Yeah, welcome to Tuesday Night Talking Heads. Like, share, and subscribe. What's up, Cowboy Nation, Cowboy Headquarters, and America's team? And here we are on Tuesday Night Talking Heads. What's up? Yeah, I know this is a little different. It's a little different. Something I just felt the need. We had to come right after the game, guys. Well, I couldn't wait till Wednesday. What's up, Danny Savage? How you doing, brother?
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, everybody? Hello. Just doing my college thing. I'm up to 321 players on the way to, with videos dropped already. On the way to 750, and I think tomorrow I'm gonna just switch it up and do like a mid-season college football top 10 list at every position. So just to switch things up.
So,
But
Danny, where can everybody find you, man? Because this is really crucial now. It'd be different if we was in the winning column, but right now it's really crucial that we know who's going to be available in the off.
basic. I'm sure we'll do our stuff again this year when draft season. But everyone can find me at Danny Savage Draft Guru on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. And
Okay.
I'm sure we'll do it again like we did last year.
Y-
You know,
Yeah, we got our moderator Fleabug's in the house. Give it up for Fleabug.
what's up, Fleabug?
Yeah, so we're doing something. Yeah, we're doing something a little different tonight because I know we played Monday night and it just how god awful it was to where we I've reached out to all the content creators and say, hey man, let's go on tonight. So we won't be doing tomorrow night, but we definitely gonna do this tonight. So appreciate everybody stopping by and hanging out. Well, I know it's a last minute type thing, but here we are, Cowboys champ. How you feeling right now, brother?
I'm personally I'm doing good, but yeah, we got lots to talk about.
Yeah, we do. Football junkie, how you feeling, brother?
Shoot, I'm fabulous.
So
I'm fabulous, man. I
let me
mean,
let, let me run that back. Let me run that back again. Honest, honestly,
hon-
how
honestly
you really
speaking,
feeling, football junkie?
I'm honestly speaking, man. I'm fabulous. It's just like you said we before we jumped on live. I've took the back seat years ago with the Cowboys, and I just said, you know what? I'm a sold out football fan over being a Cowboy fan. Period. Point blank. I'm gonna call it how I see it, and I'm gonna say it how it is because, hey, as long as the drummer keeps drumming. It's gonna keep beating like it's beat. And what a lot of Cowboy fans are failing to realize, drop your die hard banner and just watch the game.
Wait a minute,
Oh, okay.
Fleabug, what's going on? How you feeling right now?
Oh, I'm feeling okay. I don't know about that diehard stuff. I mean, I'm a diehard Cowboy fan, trust and believe, but it's really starting to get hard here. It's like, and then don't look at me like that. I mean, it's just like. I guess, I mean, to be honest, I guess if you're a diehard fan, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. Isn't that what we always say? We're just, we're gonna support them no matter what. But it's just really getting hard. Like every week, it's like there's no consistency. They'll do good one week, and then the next week they do horrible. And it's just like it's no, I don't know. I just wanna some consistency.
Well, and that's great. I understand that you want consistency, but guess what? It's been reported Dallas Cowboys have done something this season that they had not done through October. So it's been reported. It says for so long we have been talking about how the Cowboys have not won consecutive games since week 4 and 5 of last season. While that was and still is true, the Cowboys also had yet to lose consecutive games in some time. Specifically, the Cowboys have not lost consecutive games across the previous 8 games in 2025. That changed on Monday night against Arizona Cardinals.
So you're
Oh
saying
yeah.
that we haven't lost back to back games since when?
Well,
I
since
don't
the,
think
the,
that's.
the start of the season, I don't know if that's
Oh,
what's
you
been
mean
reported
this season?
this season. So we are back to back with losses.
And they're
So
not little losses though. That's what's so bad. They're like huge losses.
those losses should be wins. Danny, back-to-back losses. What are you thinking right now?
Well, I knew our defense was horrendous before the season even started, and I just figured, I mean, they wore down a lot quicker than I thought they would, but as of last night, I mean, that's an indoor stadium, and Dak Prescott had the meat sweats. It was like he just left a buffet. He ate too much steak and stuff. He was sweating on the sidelines before the game even
Man, did you
started.
notice that? Why was Dak sweating? Man, what's
Everyone noticed it. It's indoors,
what
and he
the
was sweating like
crap?
he was nervous, like he just left a buffet. And from the first pass, he was just off, and he was going to the tight ends. I don't know why. Everyone says we have all these great wide receivers. A lot of people. This one creator, uncensored cowboy. He called it the second he saw Dak sweating. He goes, "Oh, you don't look good," you know.
Maybe
You
he was
know,
sick and
but
he
here's
just
the
didn't
big
want to
this
say
is the
it.
thing. This is the thing though, Fleabug and football junkie. But I can watch Cool Hand Luke when we're talking about the Cincinnati quarterback, Joe
Flacco.
Burrows. The
Oh,
dude
bro.
don't sweat. I never see Pat Mahomes sweating. I don't see a lot of these. I didn't even see Brissett sweating. But what the hell is Dak sweating for, y'all?
Maybe he's sick. He
What
has
we
to
got
be.
here is a failure to communicate. Not just a quote from Cool Hand Luke, the movie. I
Oh
just
yeah, yeah, exactly.
great
Man,
flick.
Yeah, maybe.
all I could probably say is he had too much Halloween partying going on.
It's the liquor.
It's the look.
It was something, man. It was something.
Dude,
But if
that
we
guy
noticed it,
was
how come the coaches didn't notice it and take him out?
no, you can't take him out, not for no
Yeah,
$60 million. You better not take him
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
But
not for
and
nothing.
we gonna get into that. But I want to get into this latest news, guy. Let's get into the latest news now, and then I know you can help us on it. I'm glad you're on here because we're gonna let you explain what we got with these new transaction actions. Matter of fact, go ahead and you go ahead and announce the transactions we've made so far.
All right. Well, we traded a 1 and a 2 and
What?
Maxi Pad, excuse me, Mozzie Smith. We sent them to the Jets for defensive tackle Quinnen Williams. Now, the problem with
Oh no.
Come
He
on
said
back, Daddy. He didn't pay his light bill. I guess he in the dark.
that. Oh,
Oh wow! But I got some. I'll kind of fill in until he gets back. But I think he just dropped. Oh man! But hopefully he'll come back in. I'm going to drop him real quick so he can come back in, and we'll let him come back and but yeah, so with that, and I'll allow him to tell us the problem with that. But Quentin Williams is a 27-year-old which signed a 4-year, $96 million contract with the Jets in July of 2023. That included a
Mm.
$66 million guarantee, huh?
So we ate some contract.
Oh, you didn't know?
We
Well,
ate
well,
some contract.
I'm finna get to
Yep.
that. With the Jets in 2023 that included $66 million in guarantee. Unfortunately, the Cowboys, they'll wind up on the hook for most of it.
Oh,
And the deal is salary heavy, not bonus heavy.
mm.
I don't understand why do we keep doing that? Like we let these players go, but then we're still paying them. Like
The thing
No,
about
we
the
don't pay
salary,
them. We don't pay them. It's they go on the salary cap hit that
I
we
was
have to
gonna
pay.
but that,
say, we are paying them because it's going against our salary cap, and we can't. It's going against money that we could be paying somebody else.
I
Yeah.
apologize.
Come on,
and
Danny.
that's the thing about it being salary cap, being a salary cap heavy and not bonus heavy, because the bonuses don't go against the cap. The salary
They
does.
don't.
That's
Yeah,
right.
no.
So I'm back. I apologize. All right. We sent a first round
The
pick,
salary
a
does.
second round pick, and Mozzie Smith to the Jets for defensive tackle Quinnen Williams out of Alabama. He'll be 28 next month. He's 6'3", 300 pounds. Now, the problem is he is a three tech, not a
Mm-hmm.
one tech. So now
Yeah.
we have $70 million invested in three different three techs: Clark, Osa, and now Quinnen Williams. So Dallas evidently does not believe in one techs. So we gave up, like I said, a one and a two, and it's going to be next year's 2027. It's going to be 2026's two and 2027's ones.
Okay.
So now we also gave up the three for Pickens. So if the draft was tomorrow, we'd be picking, as of right now, 14. That's our pick. Then the Packers pick is 24. Then we do not pick again until day three, pick 114. That's day three, 114. That's a fourth rounder, 155, and then 177, day three. That's it. So we'll be taking Thursday night, two picks, nothing Friday, and then Saturday, three picks. And the most frustrating part about this is we have we need two edges, we need two linebackers, we
Oh,
need two
stop it.
safeties, we need
About
we need a
edges,
tackle.
though.
But what I'm trying to say is the frustrating part is we don't have the salary cap space to get this in free agency, and we don't have the draft capital. So it just doesn't make sense in my eyes. Quinnen Williams has been linked to Dallas for years. So like Jamal Adams was for years. It's just I don't understand of a rotation of all three techs
Yeah.
when you're 32 versus the run. That's just my 2 cents.
But see, this is the problem I'm thinking that we have, man. I mean, yeah, he's a great player. I like him, but you just paid Osa, and then you have, you have Kenny Clark. So
Yeah.
So is Solomon the odd man out? I mean, or is he going to try to put him in the rotation? What? How are we
Nah,
going to
he's
do
out.
this?
Solomon Thomas is a bust. He was a first round. He was a first round top five pick bust. He's odd man out. It just I just don't. It doesn't. The whole trade doesn't even make sense. I'm sorry. I mean, the Jets had a fire sale. They traded their one corner to the Colts for two ones. Then they get a
Yep.
one and a two out of us. So
So,
it just doesn't make sense.
but then a lot of people are excited that we got him. I mean, we got rid of Parsons, and we're saying, okay, we can do this without Parsons. But here we are, we're still making adjustments on this front four. I mean,
But
but a lot of people are excited that Quentin Williams is here. So
the fan base that's excited is we could have traded for Cookie Gilchrist and they would be excited. They got no idea who Quentin Williams is. This is just another episode of As the Stomach Turns, and until the evil emperor is gone, nothing's going to change, man. Nothing's
so
going to ever change.
let's get into Logan Wilson. What about Logan Wilson? What we got about with this guy? I mean,
Never,
is this
I
a
never
game
heard of him.
changer?
Never
Wait,
heard of him.
I beg
Jerry
your pardon?
Jones said. Jerry Jones said he remind him of LVE.
Wait,
So he has a bad neck, I guess.
wait
If
a
he
minute.
reminds him of Leighton Vander Esch, man.
Yes, that's what Jerry Jones said. That's what he quoted. He said the reason why he picked him up because he remind him so much of LVE that his big body can attack the run.
So what do we do with Jackson? I mean, what do we do with Jack Sanborn?
He'll probably go to
To me,
IR
to
just so
me,
they can save
Jack
face.
Sanborn. I'm sorry. Oh, to me, Jack Sanborn and him, they're like 1A, 1B.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So now, football junkie, your lineup. You had mentioned your lineup about this linebacker position, and share that with us again. What you had said you think who should be out there on the field.
Really, from my observation on what is going on with the Cowboys at the linebacker position, I really feel like Aiden Zero should be at the middle linebacker. Williams should
Right
be
over
over.
Sean.
Yes, Overshawn should be at middle linebacker. James should be at strong side, and Louisville should be at weak side. That should be the flow of the consistency at the linebacker situation. Just go with those guys right there. They're gonna give you speed. They're gonna give you aggression, and you're gonna have guys that are going to plug and play the gaps like they're supposed to. But the systematic structure that the Cowboys have at defense and how everybody's running around like chickens with their head cut off, we could go out there and play the position.
Yeah. Fleabug. So they got rid of your honey boo boo because they said we don't need them. We just gonna get rid of them and we're gonna go with who we got. And we got one that's similar to him, which is Ezraku. But here we are. We're still trying to find pieces to fix this front line.
That's what I was going to say. I mean, they got rid of him, but they still haven't. They haven't actually replaced him. So, I mean, and Jerry Jones is not going to admit that. Nobody else on the team is going to admit that. But not in the office anyway. Players may admit it, and even fans. I mean, they've got to be saying now. I wish they hadn't traded him.
It's like a Luka Doncic deal.
And they brought up the other day, I saw online where they were actually posting his stats against the person who replaced him, and he's killing them. Like, it's crazy. They literally posted the pictures. I mean, side by side, like what he's done since he's been with the Green Bay Packers and what the other guys done since he's been with the Cowboys. And it's apples to oranges. Like, it's crazy.
Richard Porter said Jerry's going to sign Sam Bradford next because he reminds him of his grandson. I would not be surprised.
Did you notice last night when they blocked the punt for a touchdown? Jerry and his booth was acting like they just won a Super Bowl. They were doing backflips, going crazy, high fiving. I'm like, this is what we're down to. That's the owner's booth for blocking a punt. I mean, I don't know, man. It's tough.
You saw how Stephen A. Smith looked. And
and got right on up out of there too, didn't he? He was like, "Oh, this is not looking good." Hey guys, I got. But yeah, that's what that is, man. It's sad, but that's what we got with the two additions to the team, man. And we're going to get into a lot more of this real quick, but we're going to move on. So we have Quentin Williams added to the Cowboys, and we have Logan Wilson. So this should save our defense. I'm just saying.
Logan Wilson has an injury history, man.
Say that again.
Logan has an injury history, man.
Well, he also gave up his.
So he is like LVE then.
Well,
yeah, literally.
So here it is right here. So it says that at 29, Wilson brings consistent production and leadership. Selected by the Bengals in the third round. In the what?
Yeah.
Selected by the Bengals in the third round of the 2020 NFL draft out of where?
Yeah.
Wyoming.
Wyoming? Oh, okay. So he played with Josh Allen.
So basically he started all 8 games, contributing 46 tackle, 1 interception, 4 pass defense before his role diminished. It says the Cincinnati Bengals' choice to part with Logan Wilson reflects a shift toward younger talent.
Okay, so if they're going to shift for younger talent, we're just picking up these old heads for what reason?
So how long do we get? I mean, what did we get for Logan? Anybody knows?
We gave up, I think, a 6th or a 7th.
A 6th
and a 7th. They gave a 7th-round pick.
Six.
No, it's 7.
One or the other.
So he's a 1 year. He's an independent contractor with us right now. 1 year, 2 years. What is it?
I think maybe 1 year.
He must be under contract if he was drafted in 2020. I would think he would be on his 5th year option, but I doubt that. I'm sure they settled with
Not
him.
for a third,
Double.
not for a third round. Only the first round get the 5th-year option.
You're right. Yeah, you're four. You're right. Fourth. He did four. You're correct. Yeah, so he's under contract somehow. But you're right.
So he's a
So yeah, he's
rental.
under
He's a
contract.
rental.
Yeah. You're right.
He's a rental.
And this is what I don't understand, guys. We continue to bring in these independent contractors to the organization, and we allow those rookies to sit back and just watch. Again, we're going to get into uh, this terrible defense, but let's get into the stats real quick. And the stats basically, the final score was 27-17. We scored our first touchdown, whatever, with like 4 minutes or 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Just looking at the stats, we scored a total of 17 points. Also, when we look at it, we see that Dak Prescott was. Let me see if I can bring this up, guys. I can see if I can bring it up. Dak was 24 for 39 for 250 yards and one TD and one interception. But when I look at these numbers down here, Javonte Williams with 15 carries for 83 yards. Then you go down to CeeDee Lamb. He was 7 for 85. Then George Pickens was 6 for 79. Jake Ferguson was 5 for 50. Ryan Flournoy was 2 for 12 with a touchdown. Guys, these are good numbers. But again, our problem is on the defensive side of the ball. This is where we're having a problem with. But now we bring these two additions in. I guess that changes the whole narrative of the game. So, Cowboys champ,
Yeah.
your observations.
Even though the Cowboys scored 17 points, the offense really only scored 10. Because the Cowboys, their offense left too much meat on that bone. The first drive, 4th and 1. Why would you call a stupid passing play instead of just running the ball? I mean, I said it last week. I said it week before and the week before. Shoddy, his play calling, in 1 minute, he's good with the play calling, but then at times he get cute. You cannot get cute with this offense the way that it is set up. Being cute is for teams who are struggling or who already got talent. This team don't have that much talent, and especially when you have two of the bookends still and Godden struggling against that young Cardinals defensive line. As a matter of fact, Booker and Tyler Smith, they had a couple of hard times against those defensive tackles from the Cardinals. And then, and not mind you,
one.
Elias Campbell.
Yeah, and don't mind you, they had the receiver and tight ends had 4 drops. One was a fumble. Remember, Ferguson had a fumble. What's the boy name? Pickens had a first down, but he got called for taunting, 15-yard penalty. They keep shooting themselves in the foot, and you can't be doing that with the type of defense that we have.
That's what I was going to bring up is the penalties. We had 6 penalties for 55 yards, and they only had 2 for 10. That's crazy.
I mean, and that's the problem. I mean, and that's right there. It's a lack of discipline. And you hear shouting every week saying that we got to play better ball. We got to play more accountability. Well, you're not doing it, son.
You got to stop saying that.
You're not doing it.
Hold people accountable, Danny. Hold people accountable.
He needs to be held accountable. We get the ball, the start of the third quarter. We march down the field, and we kick a field goal. If we score, that's a completely different game.
Yeah, it's a completely different game.
In the third quarter, we got the ball. We marched right down the field, and we right to the 10-yard line and settled for a field goal. If we go for that and get a touchdown, that's a completely different rest of the game. And the offensive line played horrendous. Guyton was horrendous. Terrence Aluminum was horrendous.
Oh my God!
I mean, Dak was running. Yeah, I mean, even Guyton too. I mean, there were some plays they got blown by so bad. Listen, you take the holding call to protect your quarterback. That's some of the. It was so bad. Like a guy's blowing by you. Yo, it's you take the flag versus getting your quarterback killed. I'm sure the quarterback would
Yeah.
appreciate it. He's
But
gonna get sacked for a 10-yard loss anyway. I just think Shoddy's coaching is horrendous. And the fact that if he comes back next year, it's like he probably will. It's
so
generation three, you know.
so football junkie. The problem with that is, the penalties. How are you going to fix this? I mean, this is happening every week that the penalties are just racking up on us, and it's like it continues every week. Where does the fault lie, and how do you fix this stupidity, man?
This is a situation that falls back on coaching because one thing for sure and two things for real, and Gary, from being a coach, G, uh, and we all know we can't get behind the chains. One, two, everything has got to be coach discipline, 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 and practice. That's bottom line. That falls back on coaching. All the mental errors supposed to be corrected in practice because when you have these continuous run afoul of mental errors in games and whatnot, it's a testament of you not holding players accountable. I need son of a gun $1,500 a
That's what I
penalty.
was gonna say. Start
Find
finding them
these suckers. I'm
now.
hitting your pockets, baby boy, because a lot of y'all ain't making no money anyway, because you sure can't stand to make no hits on your pockets. So find these bad boys. If it's a 15-yard penalty, I get you for 3. If it's a 10-yard penalty, I get you for 15. If it's a 5-yard penalty, I'm getting you for 7. I'm supposed to penalty. I'm supposed to hit you in your pocket, baby.
Yeah,
Just like
it's,
that. Bottom
it's
line.
okay.
And we done heard it being done throughout history of how coaches have fined their players for making boneheaded mistakes. Not only that, I thought about why Dak was sweating. The dude was running all the time.
Well,
Like
no,
you said earlier,
Bro,
he was sweating before the game started, though. He
but he
had to
was.
meet
Hey,
sweats.
what
I'm
are you
well.
sweating
Guess
for,
what?
dude?
He
It's
Dak
nerves.
literally
That's what it is. It's nerves.
he nerved up. He's back at
It's
home. Ain't no
nerves.
telling. Ain't no telling because I mean
Wow.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: after the Raiders, there's the rest of the season is a gauntlet.
Boy, it's
They better
about
they better protect Dak because Dak could possibly get hurt in these games.
He almost got hurt. He almost got hurt last night.
He almost got
Yep.
hurt last night.
Yep.
They better protect Dak because he could possibly get hurt in these games right here. Because you know how the Eagles is, because we play the Eagles right after the Raiders, and Eagles gonna be coming for Dak's throat. They're
so
gonna be coming for him. Chiefs gonna be coming for him. You name it, Detroit,
Oh, Detroit's going to put 50 on us.
the Vikings, all in that order.
so Fleabug, you've been around a while. And you seen the Cowboys. We all old heads. We've been around. We've seen these Cowboys for a while. This is something Jimmy Johnson nor Tom Landry would ever put up with. What we're seeing, this would have never, ever happened because it would have been nipped in the bud in training camp. This would have been nipped in the bud in training camp. This would not spill over to regular season. And the way we played, it was seemed like it was a preseason warm-up game again, as it was against Denver.
But I'm like Cowboy. I'm like football junkie. Hit them in their pockets. I mean, and this is not football. This is basketball. So Jay Morant said something stupid in an interview the other day after a game. They fined him, and I
But
bet you he won't be talking like that again. And my thing is, it's like these coaches are scared of their freaking players. Like
that's
seriously.
no, that's true. That's true.
No,
I'm
they act. Coaches act like they're scared of the players. Like send somebody's ass on. Excuse me. Send somebody's butt on the bench. Like he said, hit them
Welcome
in
to
their
the
pocket.
barbershop.
It's.
I,
I
I,
mean, like we're losing anyway. But that time that was a crazy penalty. Like, why are you gonna sit there and? It wasn't like you did that big of a play.
Okay.
To
You
be
were
fair, you
losing.
somebody. And that part, we're losing. So what are you taunting him for? Like what?
Okay.
The
Pick.
coaches are scared. They act like they're scared of the players, like they're afraid to tell them.
Yeah.
But they're actually, in all actuality, they're your employer. The players are. I don't care if they're making more money than you or what. It doesn't matter. That you're still the boss of them. So
Yep.
act like you're the boss of them. Because, like you said, Jimmy Johnson would have snatched somebody up. Like he's over there taunting him, he would have went up there and jacked him up by his collar. Like, what are you doing?
And told him to
But
go to the other field.
yeah,
What
yeah,
you
the
got,
other
Danny?
field. I remember that guy. The guy he had asthma. The asthma field. I remember that. But you see, like getting back to the coaching, like you said, it never would fly with Jimmy or Tom. Instead of Greek dancing and going bowling towards training camp, you run a tough camp. You have referees there, and I'm sure you can't fine them for a penalty. I'm sure there's something in the CBA, but when they make a mistake, you have referees at camp, and when guys make a mistake, all right, we can you can run a lap, or the entire offense or the defense is going to run a lap, and everyone else, someone's going to get tired after about the third or fourth lap. That's why I say every team needs a Charles Haley or like a Vontez Perfect type of crazy player on it
Yeah.
to keep people in check,
Well,
because they're going to be like, yo, I'm tired of running. Get your ass in check. And the Pickens football thing, that's nothing new. You had to see
yeah.
the antics he pulled in Pittsburgh. I mean,
But my thing is, Shotty was running a party camp. We saw
yeah,
Well,
that.
it's
Yeah.
not really because I was
Yes,
there,
he
but he
was.
did. He had no. He actually had referees there. His training camp was a lot better than Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy was doing a GPS, a navigation type practice. So this was a lot better. But it's just the fact. I
it's
think the problem is
in
with
college.
what I'm seeing is I keep saying it over and over again. Who is managing the game? If your head coach has his nose in the playbook and you got your offensive coordinator sitting up in the press box, who's sitting there observing what the offense is doing, observing what the defense is doing, and making changes? There's nobody there. We saw it. Let me show you what I observed. We got the ball and we drove down on that first possession, went down there for whatever reason we felt that we need to go for a touchdown. PR Cowboys said, well, I see what they was trying to do, and that's fine. But at the same time, knowing how bad your defense is, I'd rather take 3 points than no points
Right.
because the defense did exactly what we expected them to do, allowed this backup quarterback to drive all the way downfield, and they got 3 points. So now it's 3-0. But and let me say this here. So we left 3 points on the field off that first drive. Then when we went into the fourth quarter, it was 4th and 5, and I think y'all remember this. And we needed 5 yards for the first, but it was a two possession. We was already down by well, more than two. I think 10 points. But it was a two. Whatever we would have done, it would have put us in a two possession.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's 10
uh,
points.
yeah, with them. But so we had the opportunity to go forward on 4th and 5, or we had an opportunity to kick the field goal. So we chose to go for it, and sure enough, we came up short. So we left 6 points on the field, which would have made the game a one possession. But like
Yeah,
you said too, Danny, when we went all the way down there and kicked the field goal, so the game would have been changed.
yeah.
So again, it falls back onto the management. Nobody's managing this game. That's 6 points, and maybe, like I said, another 7 points. So what are we talking about? This game has changed if somebody's managing this game. But with that 4th and 5, and like I say this here real quick, I don't know what's going on with these receivers, man. I don't know if it's the money going to their head. I don't know if it's all the jury they have on. But all CD had to do is go 5 yards and do an out and get the first down on that 4th and 5. The cornerback played by 10 yards off. Why did CD run to the why did he run to the cornerback? He
Right.
ran 10 yards, 5 extra yards past the first down. Cowboys,
Michael
yeah.
Irvin. Michael Irvin has called him out already for not being a crisp route runner. Irvin has. He's not
But
the
it's
crispest.
IQ. It's IQ. You should know this. I need to know where the first down market is, Cowboys champ. All he had to go is 5 yards, and he goes 10 yards, and sure enough, the ball stays up there forever.
Exactly. I mean, it's just like they undisciplined. And you know what? It's like you said, it goes back to the coaching staff. Because whatever, I mean, because if they be honest, this playbook they run it, you can actually go back to
Yeah.
North Turner to Jason Garrett to Kellen Moore. It's still the same, supposedly time-based type of offense.
Yeah.
And when you run that type of offense, your receivers have to run crisp routes. These wide receivers, they're not running crisp routes. They're playing like they're playing sandlot football. And you
So
got and really, I'm sorry. Then with Dak Prescott, yeah, we know who he is. So you can't be out there just lollygagging out there. As soon that you make that cut, the ball should be already gone. And you can't trust your offensive line too. So that right there, you still got to go back to the coaching.
yeah, and I think there was some errors on offense, but I trust this offense a lot more than than our defense. So
Oh yeah,
football junkie. With that being said, is it the scheme or is it the players?
it's a scheme. It's the scheme, man. It's flat out the scheme. It's no doubt it's the scheme that they're playing or so called trying to coach up for the defense to play. Because week after week, you still have the same old blunders. Week after week, running backs gashing you, receivers having phenomenal games. Rookie receivers at that, rookie and second year wide receivers in the tight ends blasting you play after play. Come on. Nah, it's the scheme, bro. It's all the way the scheme. And then another thing I look at from the offensive standpoint, it's 2 weeks in a row. Two rookies. A rookie DB from cornerback for the Broncos and a rookie for the Cardinals last night locked up the receivers. How are these veteran receivers allowing rookies? They're supposed to use these dudes up.
I,
You
I,
allowing rookies to lock you up. Receivers, we know where we're going. You know where you're going. The DB has got to read you. They got to read you. And off of them reading you and expecting you to go deep or short, you know exactly what route you're going. You either break it off or take it deep. Or you're going to come across the middle, or you're going to take it out. You know where you're going. You know what your breakdown is. I mean, them dudes took the game off. Another game off. Their head is not in the game no more. They see the season is over with. The captain has lost the ship. As you said, there's nobody directing the ship. The captain has lost the ship. The players, their heads is not in the game no more, man. They just out there running around making plays. If they make an open play, they make the open play. If they come up big, they come up big. That's all they're looking for is a big. That's all CD is looking for, a big play. That's all he's looking for, to make a big play. With Pickens gonna take whatever comes his way. But
Yeah.
other than that, man, come on. No.
real quick. I'm so glad Junkie brought up about the rookies last night for the Cardinals. This first kid, well, the second kid, he was that second round pick, Will Johnson, a cornerback. But guess why all of our fans hated him and didn't want him? Because he played at the University of Michigan. And we could have took him in the second round, and we didn't. And then the Cardinals three-tech, Walter Nolan, who pretty much played a tremendous game, we could have had him too, but, we took a guard, we could have traded back. And real quick, for football IQ, and especially if you coach, you'd be shocked. These guys in the NFL, they're supreme 1% athletes. You'd be shocked on how many of them really don't have football IQ. They're just
Yep.
genetic freaks,
They
and
got
they
talent.
run fast. And
Yeah.
when Ferguson, when it was 4th and 2, and he runs the route 3 yards short of where the first down marker is. You got to know where you're at, but you'd be shocked on how many of these guys,
Yeah.
they don't have football IQ. They don't. They're not students of the game. They've been put on a pedestal since they were 8 years old, and
So
sad.
we're gonna take this pause for a second, but when we come back, I definitely want to get into the Ryan Flanoy versus Cavante Turpin. Let's get into this.
Welcome to the Cowboys
identification
Huddle
real quick.
podcast, your go-to spot for all things Dallas Cowboys. Whether it's breaking news, game day updates, insider rumors, or honest fan takes, we've got you covered. We're diving deep into the star every week, bringing you the latest and the loudest from Cowboys Nation. So hit that subscribe button, buckle up, and let's ride with America's team.
All right, appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the subscribers and all the follows that follow this podcast, the Cowboy Huddle podcast. So with that being said, let's get into this Cowboys champ. I saw a lot of Cavante Turpins, but I saw nothing with Cavante Turpin. I saw Ryan Flanoy, and I saw a touchdown with Ryan Flanoy. So where are we with this Ryan Flanoy and Cavante Turpin battle, if you what you want to call it?
It seemed like, my opinion, that they're trying to utilize Turpin's speed and his agility, but it seems like they're doing it all the wrong way because they keep having him doing these, the jet sweeps, running out the backfield, and then times they'll run like little skinny posts for him and try to get him the ball to open field, but a lot of times he's covered. And but versus Flanoy, what hell his name is?
Flanoy.
Flanoy, big size, big body. To me, he should be the third receiver, no doubt. He should be the number three receiver until proven otherwise, because the teams they focusing on Lamb and they focus on Pickens, so that made Flanoy wide open, and he taking advantage of it.
Yeah,
but like I said, okay, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I will say this to piggyback off of you. This offensive scheme that they got hashed up is decent, but at the same time, why didn't you just abandon the run and just go for wide?
But you know what? And here's the deal about that. And I'm gonna say this here. I don't know if anybody else noticed, but it seems like every time Dak was under center, he was making things happen. And it to me, it seems like he plays better under center because you don't know if it's run or if it's pass. So he was more effective when he was under center. But it just seems like when he was in shotgun, things went just downhill, man. I don't know. I don't know if you saw that, Danny Savage, but it just I saw a difference. It's like he plays better under center, and we got away from it.
You know what I think too, and I brought this up a couple weeks ago. It seems like since Lamb came back, he's fallen off, and Pickens is falling off. It seems like to me like Dak just plays better when he has to have one good wide receiver and a couple of retreads. Yes, but you're thinking less.
And I'm
You
talking about
think
on his part for him to think like
yes, no, I agree with you for $500 million, but you're going through less progressions because he knows where he has to go. He knows he has to throw the more accurate pass, and he knows where he's going. But now he has to survey the field more because he has Lamb here and Pickens here. And I said that it's a crazy theory, but you would think one would complement the other. But if he's thinking more when the more talent he has on the field, it's not working out.
and again, Fleabug, I think this goes back to the management because I thought really and truly that when he was under center, he was doing really well, and the run game was actually working. But again, if nobody's sitting back watching and observing what's taking place, no one will notice it. No one would notice there. Where's the analytic? Where is the analysis of the game play or the duration of the game of what plays work and what plays not? Who's doing that? But for whatever reason, it seems like there is none of that. There is none of that. So with that being said, I'm not gonna hold you guys any longer. But Fleabug, what is it that you want to see? How would you want to see this team change? What is it going to take for this team to turn this thing around?
Less penalties, number one, and consistency. And we don't have it. Like you can't have a good game one week and the next week you just be like totally the opposite of what you. If you see
Damn,
something is going
that's
good,
bananas.
if you see something is going good, you got to repeat that week after week. But definitely less penalties and more consistency on defense.
I say this though, Fleabug, you're right about that. Less penalties and consistency. But Schottenheimer got to play the mismatch, the matchup game, and he's not. He's from what I'm seeing, he's not a situational coach at all. He does not. Know how to put his opponents in situations, nor do he know how to play call according to down in situations. Because
Situation.
It's
it's
like, so what you're saying is he's like stuck. Like if something happens and he sees he needs to make a change, he's not doing that.
yeah,
He's
he's sticking to his script.
yeah,
He's
sticking
sticking
to,
straight to the script.
yeah,
He's
and that's
sticking straight to the script.
So
and
football second,
that's
how are you gonna fix this?
I mean, he needs to take advantage of the situation that he had while CD was down. You need to go ahead and start rotating these receivers and getting some consistency out of the receivers so that you can get more consistency out of Williams. Because once they start being able to put the clamps down on the passing game and you go to the run game, it's feast or famine for the defensive front, the opposing team's defensive front. They have the luxury to be able to put the team in a bad situation due to players jumping outside or getting these bonehead stupid penalties or whatnot, or holding or unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. And we get behind the sticks. Now your play calling changes, but you're still sticking to the script. So I mean, he needs to start adjusting his script to the situation and down
Situation.
instead of
More
just. And
situational. Yeah.
I mean, he's not doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Danny, how you gonna fix this situation or this team that I look at as Bar. And if you're not aware of what Bar stands for, I suggest you go look up what Bar stands for. Ah! See!
I mean, I think this. It's. I mean, I say the truth even when I lie. This season's a wash. If we get two more wins, I would be shocked. Uh, People are going to wear down more,
Yeah.
and now games that we thought we were going to win, we lost. And I have also said, even in the tight games, I think we're going to be behind the eight ball because we're going to be playing up against teams with much better coaches, which is Shotty's first time around. I personally, he's like his dad. His dad was a nice guy. He's a player's coach. He's not a head. He's not. I don't think he's head coach material. He's too nice. I mean, if you want to put him in OC or something like that, but I personally don't think. There's no fear. And Jerry still, but that's where it comes back to. Jerry's making the
Yeah.
decisions. Shotty's not
Yeah.
making no decisions. We go back to draft day. Shotty was sitting at the little kiddie table at Thanksgiving. He had no say in nobody. He's there for the ride. It all falls back to the top. And the problem
Yeah.
with this team is the Joneses.
Yeah. Cowboys champ, fill us in and give us a few observation or things that you would do to change this football team.
Well, if it was me, first thing first, I would I would have a meeting with the front office. I would tell all the Jerry kids, get your idiot GM, put him in a nursing home, let him sit outside and look at the birds. Hire a real football man. Uh, I will have a meeting with Shotty. Shotty, here's your tissue. This is the last time I want to see you crying. Put your big boy pants on and start disciplining this team. If not, you're gone. Ever flush, you're fired. Um, I would run either 3-4, 46 defense, whatever, until they can find the right person, the coaching to fix what they need with this team. Because right now, the Cowboys don't have no identity. They don't.
There's no.
Their identity. We're the America's team. America's trash. That's what it is. It's not America's team. It's American trash. Because
Mhm.
Cowboys corner said it best. Beautiful stadium, trashy team. That what this team is. And like what Savage said, like what everybody else said on this panel, we can all hope, dream, pray, but nothing's going to happen. Take your banner off. Just watch the game. Jerry just peed on you, so enjoy that pee bath because that's the best it's going to be.
Give it up. Everflus, you're fired. Damn. Hey, but that sounds like some Jimmy Johnson or some Tom Landry stuff. So, and everybody, I think, have a good point on that. And I'm just kind of show you what what I think needs to happen and what I've been observing. Number one, the lack of preparation. I don't know who's the scouting coach of the upcoming games. I don't know who's recording. I don't know how they're going about preparation, preparating for these teams. I don't know, but it shows on the field every week. It shows, especially with this defensive side of the ball. It's like these guys don't have a clue, as if they've never seen the formation or they haven't seen the play. So my problem is with this team is the preparations and the scouting and taking it back to the field. But again, this all falls back. If there's nobody managing his team, this is what we're going to get. There's no manager, no one. I mean, we got, and for me, I'm giving the playbook to Clayton Adams. Clayton Adams, you're calling the play. Give me assistant office coordinator. Help out with Clay Adams. And me as a head coach, I'm going to sit on the sideline and I'm going to watch both sides of that ball. And I'm going to see who's doing what. And if my defense coordinator keep doing it, hey, we're not doing that. We're not doing it. Okay, offense. Do you not see what they're doing to you? That is what a head coach does. But this head coach, for his first year coaching, I want to call a play. Well, you might be one and done, buddy. You just might be one and done. So this is what I see with this team, man. It's sad that we are right where we are, guys. It's hard to take. This is very hard to take, but this is where we are. This is where we are. I mean, can't make any excuses. It's like I said, we don't own the team. We're not contributing to the team, but our time. But it's going to take the coaches and the players to turn this thing around. And the one thing I didn't want to see is this defense come out playing the same way it played the week before. And that's exactly what it done. Well, anyway, we done held these folks up a while tonight. I appreciate everybody for coming on tonight. It's definitely appreciated. And also thank you, man, for being a part of the Cowboy Huddle podcast. Again, like I always say, without you guys, this is totally impossible. So everybody on the panel, thank you for stopping by and hanging out with us. We have a bye. We have a whole week to get this shit together. And if we don't, it's going to be a long season.
It's already long.
That's already long.
Yeah. So we won't be doing anything tomorrow. Just share that with you guys. We will not be doing What's Up Wednesday tomorrow because we wanted to come on tonight and talk about the game on Monday night. So again, do me a favor, hit the like button, share this video, and also make sure you hit the notification bell that you may be notified when the next video is posted. Again, like I always say, continue to stay safe, continue to be blessed, and whatever you do, continue to be kind because we need more of it. Thank you, and we are out. Deuces.
Peace.
Let's go.